3 ships set sail from London, England, aiming to land somewhere in the New World. King James I gave the London, Virginia Company a grant that allowed them to set up colonies and plantations within that part of America which is commonly called Virginia. The 104 colonists locate a spot to settle and call it Jamesport, eventually Jamestown. Instead of building large and sturdy defenses around Jamestown, the colonists built crude, simple, and weak defenses. The reason for this is because the colonists feared that building large walls and defenses would cause the natives to become suspicious of the English. Officials from the London, Virginia Company back in England decided which colonists got to be on the Virginia Colony Council. When the colonists arrived in America, they opened sealed boxes that contained the names of who were chosen for the council. The council then elected the first Virginia colony president, Edward Maria Winfield. The problems began to arise quickly within Jamestown. Many of the colonists had no desire to farm crops or manufacture goods. These gentlemen came to America with ideas of great kingdoms to conquer and plentiful amounts of gold or other resources to extract. As James Horne says in his book, A Land as God Made It, Jamestown was unashamedly a commercial venture. These ideas the English had are heavily influenced by the exploits of the Spanish Empire in the Americas. Many English looked at the Spanish with jealous eyes, wishing to have stories of their own great adventures shared around the world. Jamestown was built too close to the ocean, causing their water sources to be brackish. This undoubtedly helped cause many diseases within the colony. To add even more salt to this wound, the colonists arrived in Virginia during a rough drought period. On top of all this internal strife within the Jamestown colony, there's a massive external problem as well. These 104 colonists have begun settling down within the territory of the Powhatan chiefdom. This chiefdom is made up of over 30 tribes. It also has an estimated population of around 15,000 people. Each tribe within this chiefdom has a werewance, a commander. These commanders were essentially the representatives and leaders of their respective tribes. These werewances submitted to the Mamenadowek, the chief of chiefs, the paramount chief. Often the werewances paid tribute with gifts, food, or ceremonious acts. On May 27, 1607, when many English, including Captain Newport, were away reconnoitering, about 200 Paspaha warriors attacked the Jamestown colony on orders of the Powhatan himself. The attack lasted around an hour, wounding 11 colonists and killing one cabin boy named Robert Mutton. The Paspaha warriors were only dispersed when the fort gave the 2 ships and the James River permission to fire the cannons. This attack urges the colonists to build better fortifications around Jamestown, starting with a 3-sided fort surrounding Jamestown with 3 bulwarks at every corner. This is going to be a video series on the first permanent English settlement on mainland North America. It will not be the last either. Thank you for watching part 1.